Alright, so we got the new iPhone SE 4. Or, so we thought that's what it was going to be called. We just got the iPhone 16e. Evolution? Economy? Irrelevant? Wait, no, that's with an I. Anyways, we just got that announcement. We knew it was coming. And a lot of people in the tech community, from my observation, seem to be a bit aggravated about this announcement. And I actually have an opposite stance to this. I don't actually think it's that bad at all, to tell you the truth. Let me explain. See, when I think of the iPhone SE, I don't think of you and me, the people who drink this stuff up, who engorge on all this tech information. I think of somebody like my mother, who has an iPhone XR to this very day. And when I look at this phone, the very first thing I think about is how this looks exactly like an iPhone XR in 2025. Not just aesthetically with the one camera lens and the Face ID, but also its placement. My mom doesn't care about MagSafe. I would wager a bet that she doesn't even know what MagSafe is. Because normal people, not you and me, don't really care about all that extra stuff. They care about a good battery, a decent screen display, apps that work, texting, social media, phone calls, all that usual stuff. And this iPhone SE 4, gotta get used to saying it, this iPhone 16e checks all those boxes and then some. What normal schmuckatelli out there is going to be using a full 48 megapixel camera? I don't know any in my circle at least, but yet it's provided. This is about as basic can be, even to its color choices, though we will mourn the loss of Product Red. Because man, do I love that color, especially on the iPhone 13. Best color series ever made and best Product Red ever made out there, and now it's gone, and that's very sad. I really wish we had more color options, but for whatever reason, Apple doesn't want to work with Product Red anymore. That's on them. But admittedly, most people will either go for the white or the black anyways. My mom got the coral iPhone XR, by the way, so I think she might have gotten the red. I'll have to ask her and get back to you on that later on another date. Anyways, this iPhone now has probably one of the best batteries ever because of this new C chip that they put in there for cellular. They're stepping away from Qualcomm. Wow. So if this is the battery performance we can expect to see in an iPhone SE, I can only imagine what the iPhone 17s are going to look like later this year. Now the slim iPhone is actually starting to make sense for battery. Everything is starting to come together here, and I'm getting a little bit more excited. But we'll see. We will see what will come of that. But the Pro iPhone lineup, all these fancy doohickeys, and people who watch WWDC, people like you and me, we were never meant to be the target audience for the iPhone 16e. But this phone is the proper evolution to the SE3 and SE2. Even when you look on the page itself, it compares it to the iPhone 11, iPhone 12 and 12 mini, iPhone SE2, and iPhone SE3, because that's who its target audiences are. The people who hold on to these phones for years, 3+ years. That's who this phone is built for, not the Joe Schmoes like you and me. So I was excited to see this phone. I thought about maybe one day wanting to get the phone, but as it stands out, I personally like having an ultra-wide camera lens anyway, so I'm very happy with the choice that I went for iPhone 16. And there are people in my life who are going to be happy with the iPhone 16e. I'm not going to get mad that the display isn't the brightest or that there isn't MagSafe. I don't care about that stuff because I know the people who are going to buy this phone, who need that phone, don't care about that stuff. They're not going to go to apple.com or to an Apple store to get this phone. These are the type of people that go to their carrier and get that carrier discount to upgrade it to even get a cheaper price on that phone, because that's your normal person. I forgot what it's like to be inside of a carrier store. I use T-Mobile personally, and I can't tell you the last time I was inside a T-Mobile store. But there you have it. Now the lineup is cleaned up a little bit. We don't have an iPhone 14. We don't have an SE. So now we're consolidating a little bit more. And I love the idea of consolidating the lineup if people want to choose to buy through Apple. But as many have noted, if you're in the market, you should have never considered the iPhone SE. You're better off getting something off of Amazon like a 15 Pro or a 15. You have so many other options, and arguably you might have a better price option for you out there as well. But for your extended family members, because you know you're your tech support for your family, this would be a decent phone if they go through their carriers, because I know carriers will offer great discounts, especially if we give it a little bit of time. Right now it's still fresh. As of recording this, the phone isn't even out yet. It was just announced, but this is going to be a very good phone for people to hold on to for many years. So let's stop being so hyper specific about the text. It's not for us. Let's give this thing a chance for our family who don't care about this stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys later.